Entering baseline assessment scores into your PTG Gradebook. First thing you do is, once you've opened your gradebook, is to make sure that you're in your current year. And right now you notice that it has a yellow saying the term has ended. Well, we're still in last year's term and we still have last year's students listed. So you have to make sure that you change it to the current school year or term is showing up. The next thing is then also is to make sure you're in the correct reporting term. Let's switch to B1 for baseline. So when we enter our assignments there. Now, instead of entering into the final grade area, what we're going to do is a new simpler method by just simply adding an assignment. So if I go to math, so I pick my subject area, then I click on the add assignment icon. What I'll do is type in my assignment name, which baseline is a pretty nice simple one. If I tab over it, defaults, I can select my category. We have added the category baseline. We made it worth 0 points possible and all that other material, so it is safe. Then we go down. The most important thing when you add a baseline assignment is the term that it fits into. And baseline is the very first 2 days of school. So I'm going to change this date. If I click on this little calendar icon, it opens up my calendar, and I'm going to pick the first day of school. So it's there. And now I can pick the standards that I'm going to assess. Your identifiers, if you can't read it, you can expand that window so you can see them. But remember, our prioritized standards will start with hyphens in front of their names. So you find your ones with the hyphens, and then you can scroll down your list and slowly add them to your baseline. Even if you're not going to score it, that way you don't have to add it later. Now if you forget one, no big deal. I'm just going to hit save so we get them there. Your assignment goes up there. I'll go here to the close the window, and my baseline is there ready for me to enter my first baseline scores. And you can see it's black, the color we've chose, and all my baselines that I will be testing throughout the year will be listed there. Now maybe my first score for baseline is going to be adding and subtracting, so I find the one that says adding and subtracting. I can now record my scores for my students that we've did our baseline for this first part. I'm going to do one more. And then remember, the trick is if you're in the top and you right click on the column title, go to quick fill, you can quick fill the rest of the scores. And they will populate in the ones that are empty. And then I can minimize it, open it. I just hit save, and those assignments have been entered for that baseline. Then I can go to reading. You can see I've already created a baseline assignment. So I had the process opened. I opened my window. I've already recorded one score. Now I'm going to have another baseline. Oh, I forgot one. Let's say I missed one. I just double click on this. Go find which one I accidentally missed. Oh, this one here should have been added. There's a hyphen. Save. See how it automatically pops up there. And now if I was going to record my scores for that, I can put my scores over there. Let's get a couple other scores. Oh, this student's doing really well. And now I'll right click and quick fill scores for the rest of the students. I hit save. And then you simply go on, because if you go to T1 to start recording your bodies of evidence, it's particularly gone. But if I go back to B1, your baselines will be there. You expand to enter your scores. So you can go back every time just to enter those scores in one simple column throughout the year, and it should be the blank that you're going to have to fill in. You can repeat this process for the other subjects with their baselines. And what's nice is once you're done with this, next year you can copy this assignment right over to the next year's project. I hope this tip is helpful for you for recording your baseline in this new method.